Okay, I'm back with another one. What up? You got Mr. Smith, and I'm hitting you with another crypto project that I believe you should put on your radar. It's very early, has a lot of upside potential, but I want you to do your due diligence because, of course, this is not financial advice. I just like to share things that I'm looking into that I'm like, okay, this one has a bright future ahead of it if all things align with pretty much how I go about auditing certain projects. And if you're interested in seeing how I go about auditing projects, just let me know and I'll start doing content associated with that. So that being said, I want to give you one that I really think you should consider. This came on my radar less than 24 hours ago, and I was like, okay, let me nibble and get some of this. And then I grabbed a little bit more. So, I definitely believe in the project as a whole, but I want you to look into it for yourself and you determine if you believe in it. But for now, we're going to start off with the CoinMarketCap site. This is the site that you want to go to whenever you're looking into going and looking and doing your research on a particular project. So CoinMarketCap.com, as you can see, it'll also be a link somewhere down below that you can take advantage of just to, set up your own account and look into it and see different details about certain crypto, about certain projects, everything you see across the board. They can, these things can be very instrumental. You can start your own watch list, the whole 9 yards. This site has been very, very helpful. You can even pull up certain charts. You can see what crypto projects, are in the top. You can narrow it down to a niche specific, so if you want to look at some in certain categories, you can do just that. So it's loaded. It's loaded. Take advantage of it. Take advantage of it because it's here to serve you with all of the good information that you need. Now, what crypto project am I talking about that I think you might want to pay attention to, and especially in this time frame when a lot of people are lighting up when they hear the word metaverse. Just that word alone tends to get some type of reaction, some type of response. So it fits into that, but it's not. I'm not showing you this just because it fits into that. I do believe that they're trying to play for keeps. I do believe that they are trying to put their flag in the ground and let them know, hey, we're here. Everybody else who said they were the metaverse is not the only metaverse. We are here because of some of the things that they put into it and the effort that they put into it. So definitely do not sleep on this. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about the crypto known as VR. VR is the symbol, Victoria VR. So if you want to look that up, you'll type that in the search of the CoinMarketCap, and it is currently at 35 cents, which means that you can get it a little bit less than what I got it. I think when I grabbed it, it was right at 40 cents, something like that. But it is fairly new. I know it just launched on certain platforms, Coinbase being one of them, but it's a very, very, very new project. And as you can see, it had an uprise at, at some point, and then it started to come down, but it's looking like it's finding some level of support. But it is very early, and this is what I mean when I say it's very early. You see, when I put in all, meaning the data associated with this, as much as you have, basically since inception, it only goes back to December the 2nd. So for some, you may want to wait until see if it drops even more, but for others, you may want to see if it's something worth you investing in right now. And I'm going to go on their site so I can show you an overview of what they have to offer. But on the CoinMarketCap site, you can just pretty much see the chart, see how it's rose, how it's declined, see if it's finding some type of support, see if it's consolidated and trading sideways and you want to enter before it has another run. And, just kind of look into it and see what things are on the horizon as it relates to the coin. You can also click the see more, and then you'll get some other details about the coin itself. Basically, some of the things I'm going to show you on their actual site. But this is some pretty good stuff. So look into this. I won't read this right now because I want to go directly to the site and show you what it's looking like. All right, let's go. Victoria VR. Welcome to Victoria VR, where your imagination is the only limitation. I like that. I like words that rhyme and things of that nature. But I'm going to just kind of scroll through. Immerse yourself. Dive into the world's first realistic metaverse. They're saying they're the first realistic. So they're saying everybody else, they got their metaverse, but I guess they're saying that they look like cartoon characters. But they're saying over here, we look realistic. And if you just look at these images right here, looking pretty realistic. I got to give it to them. But I'm going to just scroll down a little bit more. So what is Unreal Engine? So basically, these are some of the things that they're highlighting. So I'm gonna just read some. UE is the best gaming engine in the world. UE is powering Victoria VR. Thanks to UE, we are able to deliver the best quality, and we are fully ungradable. This video is demonstrating the power of Unreal Engine. And I know if I play this video, it's not going to play based on how I have things connected, but check it out for yourself. I'll just say that. Check it out for yourself so you can see the power in it. And then you can see it's powered by Oculus, Intel, Blender, NVIDIA, Discord. So you'll see that they're connected to all of the people that they need to be connected to, which is a part of doing due diligence. You need to see what partnerships do they have, how are they connected to other platforms, do they have a Telegram, do they have a Discord, do they have all of those things. And I also want you to click on, when you come here, because I don't want you to forget this, when you come here, I want you to click on, it's a spot where I want you to click on so you can see about getting your own free land. Let me type it in because I do not want to leave that out. All right, let's see. / Yes, the giveaway. So I want you to enter the giveaway. So basically, if you do this site, victoriavr.com/enter, it'll prompt you for the giveaway. It's not showing up for me. I already entered the giveaway. But I want you to do that because it positions you to get some free stuff if this is something you're seriously interested in. All right, let's go. Where were we? So the VR tokenomics, you can find out more about the tokenomics, which is a part of doing your due diligence. They have it laid out, a revolution in NFT and utility tokens. So you can do that, and basically you'll find out more, and then they'll take you to another page where they dive in deeper. Users will be able to use the VR tokens to buy all of the things that you're seeing in the metaverse, the VR land auctions, NFTs, resources, goods, services, clothing, tickets, courses, documents, art. So they're basically trying to create life inside of the metaverse. Key highlights: a token with real utility, passionate community, proven, well-tried VR platform, first-class development team, strategic business, limited number of tokens. Tokens will be listed on exchanges after the main sale, bridges to other blockchains, etc. So they've been said they have bridges to other blockchains so they can interoperate, or it can be interoperable with other platforms, which is important due to the fact that there are going to be so many different metaverses. You want to make sure that what you're spending time and money in and buying NFTs in has the ability to not be stagnant and stuck in one place. Otherwise, you feel strapped and limited, and nobody wants that, especially in the world of crypto and blockchain. All right, let's scroll down some more. A world full of entertainment, discovery, and learning. So, of course, there's going to be some entertainment, but I want you to be less entertained and more empowered. What I mean is I want you to be empowered by the opportunities that exist. Can you invest in certain projects that could possibly position you to be better tomorrow than you are today? Can you buy certain NFTs that you can collect because you love it, and then it tends to grow in value, and you either keep it or you sell it? Are those possibilities available? That means I want you to be empowered, not just entertained, because some people are just going to be entertained by this and just going to have fun being in it, not knowing that they can participate in it. It's a big difference between the two. Acquire your own piece of digital real estate. So basically, you know what that's about. If you're familiar with the metaverse and the VR, then people are buying land for real inside of these systems and paying good money for it, and I totally get it. I haven't purchased any plots of land via the metaverse. I have this other platform where I have some land, but via the actual blockchain associated metaverses, I haven't yet, but I will. And then these are some of the development timelines, and this is important too, so you can know what's on the horizon. So this is where we are now, Q4 2021, dynamic staking, VR lands, auction. So that's where that's going. So they've already did these two things. The next thing is alpha, the big market VR. So they're heading that way in Q1, and then the true launch in Q2. I think they're ahead of schedule. Building the future. So then you can click here and just kind of see what they mean by building the future. I'm not going to click on each and every one because if I do that, then I may cripple you. Unless you want me to on future videos to kind of save you the time, because that may be why you came here. But I like you to do your own due diligence just in case you decide that this is something that you want. Also, I can't go any further without saying this. If you're interested in having more cash flow so you can buy more crypto, click the available link below, because it comes to a point to where people are buying certain things and then they're moving crypto around or moving funds around. But many people want more cash flow so they can keep the coins they've already bought, but they want to buy more of it or buy more of something else. So click the cash flow to crypto link, so that way you can have an understanding of 5 cash flow streams that you could be using yourself, so you can have more cash flow to buy more crypto. All right, so the world's literally at your fingertips inside of Victoria VR. Create the world you want to live in and contribute to the future evolution of our virtual society. The 5 basic elements provide you with all the resources you need to build your world and everything in it. 1, wood, fire, earth, metal, water. So the whole ether setup is there in order to determine what you want to build, what you want to make. So this world has been designed from the ground up so you can continue creating the world and its future. Participate in it. So this is something I definitely want to explore myself, but I wanted to let you know about it just in case you don't know about it, and this is an opportunity for you to benefit as I am benefiting as well. So VR is a fully upgradable world. Graphics and information technology will continue to improve. Share everything with everyone. If you wish to, move to the past, present, future worlds, or build your own. You can move to the past, present, and future worlds, or build your own. VR has been designed to be fascinating and engaging for everybody. Users are encouraged to play and explore the new world. Experienced users are invited to create for rewards, and the newcomers will participate in growing the community. So they want everybody to be involved, because that's what creates the win-win scenario that comes along with the growth of and expansion of the blockchain, the metaverses, etc. It's definitely going to take group effort, and us as a whole, as a collective, when people come together, then, you know, there's power in it. I'll just say that. The big market, VR, securely trade digital items, NFTs, and show them in virtual galleries. I'm going to go back to that. So you got the DAO. So you'll see all of the things that they're doing. Why VR? A blockchain-based world built and owned by its users. You see, some of the blockchains and metaverses that are being created, yeah, it's going to be people that they pay to help and to help build it and help grow it. But the users are not the owners. And we've been taken advantage of in many cases as it relates to social media, as it relates to platforms. We were the individuals who built it, but we don't have ownership in it. Yeah, we make profit from it, make money from it in the areas of different things that we're able to do and the products we're able to sell, but we're not the owners of that space. And you can think about any social media platform across the board. For the most part, you're not the owner of that space. You don't have ownership. You don't feel like it's partially yours. You don't feel like you helped create it, even though you did. So that's important to note. So that's the angle that they're taking. It's built and owned by its users. So they did some comparisons. They did, and I like some of these, you know, the Sandbox, Decentraland, Axie Infinity, Blocktopia. You know, some of these I've covered. I mentioned Sandbox and more so Decentraland because I was, you know, Decentraland pretty early. But these are their comparisons, and this is one of the things that I really wanted to get to. So NFTs inside the system. All right, Decentraland, Sandbox. You see the ones that do. You see the ones that don't. Cryptocurrency. All right, you see the ones that do, you see the ones that don't. Blockchain, basically having its own blockchain. This is the only one that doesn't. Fully immersive VR. They're saying the Sandbox and Axie Infinity, and these two don't either. Realistic graphics. They said nobody does pretty much except for Star Atlas. Powered by Unreal Engine. Only a couple. Illuvium and Star Atlas. Hyper-realistic SFX. You see how it's lining up. Only one. So the list goes on. Build anything, anywhere. You see who does, you see who doesn't. So basically what they're saying as it relates to comparing to everyone, they're second to none. Is what they're getting at. They say, hey, we got all of the above. Avatar development, business enterprise creation. That's probably going to be powerful. I'm interested to see how that turns out. And participate in it. Decentralized autonomous organizations. So, look, these are some of the things that they are claiming, the bold claims that they have. But, you know, based on what I've seen, they could be the ones to back it up. Now, one more that I said I wanted to go over. I want you to look for yourself, the VR tokenomics. But it was another one I said I wanted to go over. and it was the NFT section. Building the future, the big market VR. Did I record? Did a few crafting a world for you. Acquire digital piece of real estate. I believe I went over everything that I wanted to go over. But let me go ahead and okay, this is it. Securely trade digital items, NFTs in the gallery. Okay. So I wanted to click on this just to kind of, show you what this looks like. Securely trade digital assets and NFTs. Since the existence of every civilization and marketplace has been its heart, the big market VR will allow its users to trade securely, continuously the world items such as wearables and NFTs. It will build a new business environment for various private entrepreneurs and people who will be allowed to create and sell digital products and services. The VR tokens can either be spent in the game or exchanged for fiat. So that way you can exchange it for, regular money that your customers are spending. Key highlights: trade anything securely, buy new items, request new items, auction, the marketplace, etc. So just get familiar with this and you determine if you want to participate in it. It's not available on all crypto platforms. It is on KuCoin. That's the only one I can speak for right now. And like I stated, you can always go back to CoinMarketCap, and on CoinMarketCap you see some of the ones or some of the locations that it's available at, some of the places that you can buy it. And right now, all they have on CoinMarketCap is KuCoin and Uniswap. Those are only two places that it's showing. And as you can see, KuCoin tends to have a bit of a better rate in this particular scenario. The confidence in it is very high. So do your due diligence, unless you consider this your version of due diligence, and look into it and see if this is something that you want. But I think it has a bright future ahead of it. And check out the video on there so you can see how real it actually looks. That's all I got for this video. Mr. Smith signing out. Make sure you click that link and you'll see a box that pops up to where you can get more cash flow so you can buy more crypto. At the end of the day, it's only a certain amount of money people typically have. So I want to position people to be able to work their job or, their business or whatever the case may be, but have more cash flow so they can buy more crypto and possibly position themselves to not have to worry about money. So that being said, that's all I got for this video. See me on the next one. Salute.